Oh, hello. This is part 2 of Mono-Red Aggro and Pioneer. If you haven't seen part 1, please go check that out before seeing this video. If you already seen the part 1, well, let's go straight up to round number 3. Okay, here are in round number 3. We're on the draw again for the third time, of course. I think I'm gonna keep this. That looks like a pretty good hand. Whoops. I guess I'm gonna mulligan this. Damn it. My hand was honestly pretty good. Uh, yeah, guess it's gonna be Torbran. Well, welcome to round number 3. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit of a bummer. I think we're against oops, all spells. Okay. You got me, past turn. Oh, okay. Interesting. You just hard cast Prize Amalgam. Because their hand is probably bad. They must not have the combo if they do that. Okay. You take the damage. Oh, okay. Okay. Whoops. Is there anything special about this? No. Nothing too crazy. Okay. Okay. I think Roiling Vortex is pretty good. Stops the creeping chill from gaining a life. Chandra is too slow. Just want to be aggressive and get our 8. Torbran is probably too slow, but it's pretty good just as a finisher. Yes, Bonecrusher is too slow. I think that's about it. We want to lower our curve and we want to get one of those 5 cards. We don't have pressure on the opponent, but we do have a Soul Guide Lantern. I think I'm gonna. We have 3 other mountains, I think that's fine. Yeah, that's pretty good. I was waiting for them to play something, not to play something, but to protect my Soul-Scar Lantern from artifact destruction, but now that we have 2, we can safely play them. They cannot combo, but they can just hardcast their creatures, and our hand is not good right now. So hope they just have like combo pieces and they don't have actual creatures that they can cast. Hello. Yeah, the deck plays really, really fast, but then when you play a Soul-Scar Lantern or Grafdigger's Cage, the opponent is way slower. I wonder why. Is it because you cannot play Magic when I play Soul-Scar Lantern? Perhaps. That's pretty good. So if they want to play a creature, they're gonna take 3 damage. But we're also gonna take 3 damage though. But we're on 19 life, so we're pretty far ahead right now with our 2 Soul-Scar Lantern. If I draw a 3rd one, I'm probably gonna crack one of them. But having 2 is pretty much crucial, because if they top deck an artifact removal, they can kill one of them but not both. And that's why you never crack your Soul-Scar Lantern if you have 2. Because now, if they want to win, they would need to draw 2 ways to remove them, and a combo. And with an Eidolon on the battlefield, they're gonna have to take a lot of damage to do all of those things. Come on, opponent. My opponents are playing pretty slowly today. That's why I'm doing 2 parts. Part 1, I believe the second match was like 30 minutes. So, yep. Opponent is like thinking for 3 minutes straight. Okay, they play a land and say go. Wow, that was hard thinking. They brought in Abrupt Decay, Natural State. Yep. I don't understand why they played the... Just exile their deck and we win. That was literally 4 mana, kill myself. Yep. Oh, that was not 4 mana, kill myself. That's another way to win. Wow. I forgot that they were playing Tesla's Oracle. They just had it in hand. Damn. I guess I got punished for saying they just threw the game, but yeah. Our clock was a bit too slow there. Alright, let's get around number 4. Okay, we are on the draw for the 4th time. Gonna keep this. Bonecrusher represents turn 2 and a turn 3 by itself. Being on the draw for 4 rounds doesn't help the deck at all. Okay, is this a mirror match? But they're playing Swiss Spears. Maybe. I was pretty sure that was going to happen. So, yeah. Let's just play the Bonecrusher, I'm fine with that. Dun, dun, dun. We have the same amount of cards, but we're at 14. But we do have a Bonecrusher, so we're pretty even right now. Unless they have a Chandra. But I probably just want to hold these burn spells until I can play Torbran and the burn spell on the same turn. It really depends on what they do here. Sure. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I think I'm just gonna play my Bonecrusher. Next turn we can play Torbran plus Spikefield Hazard. Okay. Hope they don't have Lightning Strike. Okay. They have 1 card in hand. We're down to 7. We keep drawing lines, unfortunately. We're now down to 5, so we're pretty low. But we have a Torbran. That's a good thing. Just need to stop drawing lands. This league overall, we drew a lot of lands. Wow, they're playing Wizard's Lightning. Okay, so there are a more aggressive version. Playing more burn spells. I think it's just gonna be these 4, take out the Eidolons and go. If there are a more aggressive version, Eidolon is not our friend. We didn't really play a matchup where Eidolon could shine. Those matchups are like more mid-rangey control decks. All of our matchups today were like super aggressive decks. We played 2 mirror match and 1 oops all spells so far. I think oops all spells honestly is a bit too good for the matchup. Is a bit too good for the matchup. Is a bit too good for the format. Like really powerful. In modern, at least you have a lot of answers. Like just force navigation slows them by a lot. If you force a Bandab Prism, you can just remand the 3-2. You can just short their lands. In Pioneer, you have a lot less answers to the deck. I think the deck might be a bit too powerful, honestly. That's my opinion, but I think I would ban the 2 cards, or one of the 2, because by banning the 2 enablers of the deck, you just destroy the deck. But if you ban one of the 2, that means they're only gonna have 4 ways to win. That slows the deck a lot, to a point might not even be worth it to play it. But some people might want to play it again. Yep, I'm gonna keep this. Have some removal spells. Like the fact that we were on the draw last game, I think we just pretty much lost because of that. Maybe we would have not won because they were still at 17 at the end of the game. But Monastery Swiftspear plus the Stomp and all the creatures did so much more damage if we were on draw, because we were on the draw. Now that we're on the play, I have a pretty good advantage. I think I'm just probably gonna play this Spikefield Hazard as a land if I don't draw a land next turn. Opponent's thinking plays a Soul-Scar Mage. Okay. Stops are Rampaging Ferocidon. Okay. Just stomp their Soul-Scar Mage and get in there. Okay. I'm just gonna try to put my opponent really low. Um, so if I do some math here, let's say next turn we can get in for 1. Because I need 4 Eidolons. So I could win for sure in 2 turns if I do this. I think that's good enough. Because I'm not sure, 100% sure to win next turn. Because I need to get 2 damage in. Let's say they play this, they can block this and the token. We get in for 1. Yeah. So I could have lethal next turn if they don't do like actually if they just play Bonecrusher Giant, they can just stop us from having lethal. But by doing this, I can ruins end turn Wild Slash. Next turn I can Wild Slash. Plus if I draw a line I can do this, or just if I draw another burn spells I can do this. And if I top the Glorybringer as well, it's better. Or just Torbran is better. Or just Chandra. A lot of good things. Good top deck. I think pretty much no matter what my opponent does, he's in trouble. If he takes this, like put this as a blocker forever, he's never going to attack me. Eventually I can burn him out. If he kills my Bonecrusher Giant, he takes 2, I can burn him out. So that's pretty good. Even better actually. Now they must double block my creatures. Yep. He needs to block this. Sure. So yeah, I think we killed our creatures. I think killing both of them assures me that we are gonna win next turn. Because by doing this, we still have our Bonecrusher Giant. Like, I could bring them down to 2. And next turn Ramunap. But by doing this, pretty sure we have lethal. I guess the other one is also fine, but by doing this, we kill all of their creatures, so we have no worries of a Torbran or anything that could kill us. Because they would have Bonecrusher and a Chainwhirler if I had not done this. Guess both lines were okay. Actually, I think there was even a better line. Just kill the Chainwhirler. still have a Wild Slash in hand and play my Bonecrusher. I think that was the best line. Because we kill the Bonecrusher, they still have... no, we kill the Chainwhirler, they still have a Bonecrusher, we can block it if we need to, and we would have 2 Bonecrusher next turn. And we would just only need a 1 to connect to win. I'm curious of my opponent's list, because they either play like Gitu Lava Runner or another wizard, because only playing 4 Soul-Scar Mage and playing Wizard's Lightning is I think is a bit weak, because most of the time your Wizard's Lightning is going to cost 3. Alright, so the line with the Wild Slash, double Wild Slash face or play the Bonecrusher was way better than what I did. Because if I hadn't drawn this Chandra, this Chainwhirler was pretty annoying. It was blocking really well my creatures. So yeah, I think I made a misplay there. Now that we're on the draw, it's gonna be hard, I think. The play is really important in this matchup. You just really want to clear your opponent's creatures, play your own. Yep. Both games, both of us had a lot of Bonecrusher Giants. Is like probably the best creature in this matchup. That's making games really interesting. That's a mulligan. No lands. Opponent mulligans as well, so that's fine, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna keep this, put Glorybringer to the bottom. Even though Glorybringer is like one of our best card, we're far from being able to cast it, and the rest of our spells are good, so hope I can draw some lines. This time I want to draw lines. Okay. Oh, that's a pretty good top deck. I like it. Would love them to just play another like a 2-drop or something. Yep, they are playing Lava Runner like I was suspecting. Because playing Wizard's Lightning with only 4 wizard, not really good. Now I need to draw land. Alright, they're down to 1 card. And they have no creatures on the board, but we do not have any creatures either. So just in game. I really hope they don't have a Bonecrusher Giant. But we do have a Lightning Strike, so we're fine for now. Okay, well, we drew the line, so that's good. I think I'm just gonna play Chainwhirler. Might be wrong, but we can just block the Bonecrusher for days, and they have only 2 cards, so they might have a removal. But I think by doing this, if they don't remove it, that's a way better tempo play. Okay, well, they did have a removal. Could do the same thing. I think this time I don't want to risk them to have another removal and going to 9. Yeah, that's pretty annoying. Wow, they have another Bonecrusher Giant. Damn, they're drawing like 2 Bonecrusher Giants every single game. That's so bad for us. Okay, that's pretty good. think we cannot play off Ferocidon. It's really... It would kill us. And these lands are killing us as well. We just hope that they just whiff all of their draws and they don't draw burn spells, because that we're down to 5. Okay. Okay, that's not a whiff, that's 2 damage. I think we have to get in there, put on some pressure on my opponent. If I don't put any pressure, I'm never gonna win. And, like, eventually they're gonna draw burn spells. That is probably their best top deck. Deal 3 to me, kill a creature. This card is pretty good. I could try it. Their list looks pretty fun. It's definitely more aggressive. Alright, they drew a land. That's interesting. They decided to play... Oh, because they didn't have enough lands to be able to Ramunap Ruins correctly. Okay, that's a pretty good draw. It's really aggressive on my part, but by doing this, we have an actual clock next turn. We could have lethal, and I could just chump block this and while slash this if I need to. Oof, that's... I think I'm gonna wild slash this in response. Ah, nah, I should not have done this. I could have waited to see, because that's still a 0-1. That was dumb. Oof, nice. Nice. So, oh my god, if I waited, I could have just Ramunap Ruins end of turn, wild slash at my turn. Now they cannot attack, because they're just dead on board. They do attack. Are they? Well, wait, are they down on board? That's 3, 6, 7, 9. Yeah, they're dead on board, so we just take it. They go down to 4. To 1, sorry. We take 4, go down to 1. Yep, they're dead. Wow, what a close game. That was super close, down to 1 card. I think I definitely made some missteps, like this wild slash at the end. But overall, I think I played correctly. My opponent whiffed their top deck. I just decided to play and really put on some pressure on my opponent, and that paid off. So that was nice. Let's go to our final round. Okay, here are in our final round. And we are still on the draw. 5 times on the draw. It's not helping our win rate. We don't have a removal spell, but I think the hand is still fine. We're playing on curve. Another mirror match? What is going on? Everybody's playing Mono-Red? I thought that deck was dead. Oh, okay, that's not a mirror match. I think we're playing against Winota. Our hand is pretty good against Winota. We have double Chainwhirlers, Ferocidon. Oh, might be just Mono-Red. Yeah, looks like just Mono-Red. Yeah, I thought it was just Winota starting with 2 mountains. If I knew for sure it was Mono-Red, I think I would have not used that Wild Slash. Okay. Please don't have a Wild Slash. Please don't. Please don't. Yes. Down to 2 cards, we have 5 cards. Okay. Okay. Fine. Down to 13. I have another Chainwhirler, so that's good for us. They're in top decking mode, we can easily block their Mythovolt or their Soul-Scar Mage if they whiff on a burn spell. Or Torbran, sure. That's fine. We have first strike, so. We can kill the Torbran if we want to. Or we could just play this as a land. I think I'm gonna say go. And probably just kill the Torbran. Sure. It's a land. They don't attack. Just gonna kill both creatures. Clear the board. Torbran is good, but by clearing the board, prevents them from doing much. And I'm gonna hold this land so they might think that we have a burn spell, which we don't. Damn, 2 Herald Keep top deck, that's very good. Oh wow. That's a crazy top deck into a crazy card. Wow, that was very bad for us. Yep. Oof, that's a nice top deck. Get out of the way. I think we just get in there for 4. They're gonna kill Chandra anyway. Probably. But we can kill one of their creatures. That's close. Get in there for 4. They're gonna kill Chandra anyway. If they top deck a burn spell, they can kill the Bonecrusher Giant and kill the Chandra. While they top deck a mountains. They might even go face down to 8. I don't think they would go face, but yeah. We have to put some pressure on my opponent. Decide to block. Alright, so our board is a little better than there. Got another Mythovolt, that's good for us. Okay. Let's just get in there. Try to double activate. Let's see what they block. And we win. Now I think it's gonna be very difficult for them to come back from this board state. They need a very good top deck. Yeah. So another mirror match, very interesting. 3 Mono-Red Aggro in 5 games. Very, very interesting. I think I'm gonna do the same thing. Their list looks aggressive as well, like the other one, but a bit less so. Because they're still playing Torbrans. The other one, I'm not sure if they were. But our list is definitely slower than theirs, so Eidolon's gonna get out on the draw. But 5 times on the draw, pretty crazy. That's a pretty bad luck for us. Yeah, that's a keep. We have 1, 2, 3. And they're playing tokens, like 2-mana deal to make 2 tokens as well. Against Chainwhirler, it's not very good. Ooh, that's bad lands. We're gonna take a lot of damage in the game. They already took 4 damage from their lands. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, just play this. Chainwhirler, I think, might be good later on. Okay, well, I can't do anything about that. Well, speaking of the devil, Chainwhirler is pretty good later on. There it is. They took 5 damage just with their lands. We actually did only 1 damage to them. 6 damage. Oh, no. That's a good top deck. Okay. Got it. I think I'm not going to attack. I'm just gonna protect the queen. They're taking a lot of damage without me doing anything, so yeah. Alright, they got the mountain that doesn't kill them. Alright. That's good. And I think we're in a very good spot. And Glorybringer. Oh, that's also good. I think this is gonna go on the creature. And just play my Bonecrusher and pass. Next turn we can kill their board and attack for 7. Yeah. Alright, well, we got a 3-2, and what is really funny is that we got a 3-2. All of our 3 wins were against Mono-Red Aggro, and our 2 losses were against Oops and Orzhov. I believe this version of Mono-Red is better, because we won the 3 matchup. I believe the 3 matchup of Mono-Red were like all very aggressive burn decks. So yeah, you have it. There you have it. Best list of Mono-Red Aggro. Definitely a list that is not like, you cannot do Swiss Spear, Soul-Scar Mage, Burn Spell, you're dead. This list doesn't do that at all. This list wants to control the board, with their burn spells, want to control the board with Chainwhirlers, Chandra, and then here and there you deal damage with the Eidolon trigger, with the tokens, with the Chainwhirler and stuff. Here and there you deal damage to your opponent, and eventually they're just gonna die. And Torbran is very good to do the strategy here and there you deal damage, because 1 damage becomes 3, 2 damage becomes 4. So Torbran's definitely the king in this deck, and Chandra Torch of Defiance is like the queen, and Bonecrusher Giant is like the prince, pretty much. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, please make sure to smash that like buttons on the first part and the second part if you like the first part as well. If you want to see me play more Mono-Red Aggro, definitely let me know in the comment section below. I like this experience. I like the more controlling factor of Mono-Red Aggro right now. Well, with this list, of course. With other lists, you might be more aggro. So yeah, I'll see you next time in another video. Bye-bye.